In the heart of Southeast Asia lies an island of almost mythical proportions, Borneo. Its rainforests are among the oldest on our planet, a sprawling emerald kingdom that has existed for over 130 million years. This is a world drenched in humidity, where the air is thick with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves. Sunlight struggles to pierce the dense, multi-layered canopy, casting the forest floor in a state of perpetual twilight. Towering dipterocarp trees, some reaching heights of over 300 feet, form a colossal cathedral of green, their branches interwoven to create a complex three-dimensional world teeming with life. Every surface, from the highest branch to the lowest root, is a battleground and a sanctuary. Life here operates on a scale of immense complexity. The sheer density of vegetation creates a labyrinthine environment where visibility is often limited to just a few feet. For the countless creatures that call this place home, this presents both a challenge and an opportunity. The forest provides endless places to hide from predators, but it also makes finding food, mates, and territory an exhaustive daily struggle. The constant rain leaches nutrients from the soil, meaning that resources like fruit and foliage are often scarce and patchily distributed. Survival in Borneo is not just about avoiding being eaten. It's a relentless war against starvation, competition, and the very structure of the forest itself. This ancient ecosystem is a cradle of biodiversity, a living library of evolution's most creative experiments. From the smallest insects camouflaged as leaves to the largest mammals moving silently through the undergrowth, every organism has carved out a niche in this intricate web of life. The sounds of the jungle are a constant symphony of calls, clicks, and rustles, the language of survival being spoken all at once. It is a place of breathtaking beauty and uncompromising harshness, where the line between life and death is drawn with razor-sharp clarity. The rules are simple: adapt or perish, and in this eternal green maze, adaptation has taken on some truly extraordinary forms. Navigating this vertical world requires specialized skills. The forest is not a single habitat, but many, stacked one on top of the other. There is the dark, damp world of the forest floor, home to decomposers and ground-dwelling hunters. Then there is the understory, a tangled mid-level of shrubs and young trees, and high above it all is the canopy, a sun-drenched city in the sky where life is most abundant. Each level presents its own set of rules and its own cast of characters, all interconnected in a delicate balance. To understand Borneo is to understand this verticality and the endless gripping drama that unfolds within it every single day. The forest floor is a realm of shadows and decay, where fungi and bacteria break down organic matter, recycling nutrients back into the ecosystem. The understory is a dense, tangled web of life where young trees and shrubs compete fiercely for the limited light that filters through the canopy above. And the canopy itself is a vibrant, sunlit world teeming with life and activity, where birds, insects, and mammals thrive in the abundant greenery. Each layer of the forest is a world unto itself, with its own unique challenges and opportunities. The creatures that inhabit these layers have evolved a stunning array of adaptations to survive and thrive in their specific niches, from the ground-dwelling hunters that stalk their prey in the shadows to the agile climbers that navigate the canopy with ease. Every organism plays a vital role in the intricate web of life that is the Borneo rainforest. As the first pale light of dawn filters through the tangled canopy, the Borneo rainforest awakens in a shroud of mist and mystery. Here, beneath the emerald roof, shadows stretch and shift, concealing a world where the rarest and most elusive creatures move in silence. Among these shadows, the clouded leopard reigns as the jungle's phantom, its presence more often sensed than seen. It is a master of concealment, blending seamlessly with the dappled light and tangled leaves, a living ghost in a realm of perpetual twilight. The clouded leopard is neither a true leopard nor a common cat. It is a solitary enigma, perfectly sculpted by millions of years of evolution for a life spent almost entirely above the ground. Its coat, adorned with large, cloud-like blotches, is a masterpiece of camouflage, allowing it to vanish into the shifting mosaic of sun and shadow high in the canopy. With every step it moves in utter silence, its padded paws gliding over mossy branches and leaf-littered ground. The jungle is alive with the calls of birds and the rustle of unseen creatures, but the clouded leopard is a whisper, a fleeting shadow, that leaves only the faintest trace of its passage. Its body is a marvel of adaptation. Enormous paws, equipped with sharp, retractable claws, grip the bark with a vice-like hold, while powerful limbs propel it through the labyrinth of branches. Its ankle joints rotate backwards, granting it the rare ability to descend trees head first, a feat few other cats can manage. The clouded leopard's fangs are the longest, in proportion to body size, of any living feline, daggers designed for a swift, lethal bite. Its long, heavy tail acts as a counterbalance, allowing it to leap and twist with astonishing agility among the treetops. In this vertical world, the clouded leopard is not alone. The canopy is alive with other elusive beings. Red langurs leap from branch to branch, their rust-coloured fur flashing in the filtered light. Slow lorises cling to vines, their enormous eyes reflecting the dim glow, and flying squirrels glide silently between trees, vanishing into the gloom. The clouded leopard is a master of the ambush, often lying in wait on a branch high above a game trail. Its prey includes monkeys, birds, and even the young of orangutans, each a challenge in this three-dimensional maze of leaves and limbs. With a sudden burst of power, it can leap from tree to tree or drop down onto an unsuspecting victim below. Every hunt is a test of skill and patience, for a single misstep could mean a fatal fall from dizzying heights. The forest itself is a living labyrinth, its towering trees and tangled vines forming a sanctuary for countless secretive lives. Pygmy elephants move quietly through the undergrowth, their presence betrayed only by the gentle swaying of ferns. Sun bears, the smallest of their kind, forage for fruit and honey in the shadows, rarely glimpsed by any eyes. Yet even in this realm of secrets the balance is delicate. The ancient trees that shelter the clouded leopard and its fellow phantoms are vanishing, replaced by silent clearings and the encroachment of open space. The calls of hornbills and the rustle of gibbons grow fainter as the forest recedes. To protect the clouded leopard is to protect the entire web of life that thrives in these shadowed halls. The survival of this silent ghost, and of all the elusive creatures that share its world, is a testament to the enduring mystery and majesty of Borneo's rainforest. Here, in the hush beneath the leaves, the wild heart of the jungle beats on, unseen, unheard, and utterly untamed. High above the forest floor, where sunlight filters through a mosaic of emerald leaves and the air is thick with the scent of moss and orchids, another of Borneo's most remarkable inhabitants lives a life almost entirely apart from the world below. This is the orangutan, the person of the forest, a creature whose existence is woven into the very fabric of the treetops. Orangutans are instantly recognizable by their long, shaggy, reddish-brown hair, which glows like copper in the dappled sunlight. Their faces, framed by this wild mane, are deeply expressive, eyes reflecting curiosity, contemplation, and a quiet wisdom that seems almost ancient. These great apes are the largest arboreal animals on Earth, and their entire lives unfold in the tangled heights of the jungle. Every movement is measured and deliberate as they navigate a labyrinth of branches with a slow, unhurried grace that belies their immense strength. Their arms, astonishingly long and powerful, can stretch over 7 feet from fingertip to fingertip, far longer than their legs. These limbs are perfectly adapted for brachiation, the art of swinging from branch to branch, allowing them to traverse the canopy with ease and confidence. Orangutans are the master gardeners and architects of the treetops, With nimble fingers they manipulate branches and leaves, shaping their world as they forage, build and rest. Life in the canopy is one of tranquil solitude. Orangutans spend long hours alone, quietly observing the world around them, their minds engaged in a constant dialogue with the forest. Unlike other great apes, orangutans are largely solitary, each individual carving out a personal domain among the branches, rarely crossing paths except during brief encounters. The bond between mother and offspring, however, is profound and enduring. For up to 8 years, a young orangutan clings to its mother, learning the secrets of survival in this complex three-dimensional world. The mother patiently demonstrates which fruits are ripe and safe to eat, guiding her young through the seasonal abundance and scarcity that shapes their diet. Each evening she shows her offspring how to weave a sturdy nest from pliant branches and soft leaves high above the ground, where the night air is cool and the forest is alive with the sounds of insects and distant calls. She teaches the young orangutan to read the forest's intricate pathways, to judge the strength of a branch, and to move with confidence through the layered canopy, where every step is a test of balance and memory. This apprenticeship is among the longest in the animal kingdom, a slow unfolding of knowledge passed from one generation to the next, ensuring the survival of both individual and species. Orangutans are primarily frugivores, their days spent searching for figs, durians, and other forest fruits that ripen in unpredictable cycles. When fruit is scarce, they turn to leaves, bark, and insects, using their dexterous hands to peel away bark or pluck tender shoots from the canopy. As they eat, orangutans become vital agents of renewal, dispersing seeds throughout the forest, ensuring the next generation of trees will rise to form the ever-changing green cathedral above. Every day in the canopy is a challenge of intellect and memory. Orangutans must remember the locations of hundreds of fruiting trees, the timing of their ripening, and the shifting patterns of abundance and scarcity. Their mental maps are astonishingly detailed, guiding them through a maze of branches and vines to the hidden treasures of the forest. In this unpredictable world, memory is survival. The ability to recall the location and seasonality of food sources is essential in a landscape where abundance can vanish overnight. Orangutans are also ingenious tool users, a rare trait among animals. They select and shape sticks to probe for insects hidden deep within tree holes, demonstrating remarkable foresight and dexterity. When the monsoon rains sweep through the forest, orangutans pluck broad leaves and hold them overhead, fashioning makeshift umbrellas to shield themselves from the downpour. Their ability to solve problems, plan ahead, and adapt to changing conditions is a testament to their deep intelligence and their intimate relationship with the living world around them. Orangutans do not merely inhabit the forest, they are a part of it, attuned to its rhythms, its dangers, and its endless possibilities. Their presence is a living thread in the tapestry of the rainforest, a symbol of the ancient intricate connections that bind all life in this extraordinary place. In the quiet moments as an orangutan rests in a nest of leaves, the forest seems to hold its breath, honoring a creature whose life is a celebration of adaptation, patience, and the enduring mystery of the wild. Here, in the lofty green world above the ground, the orangutan reigns as both guardian and gardener, a silent witness to the endless cycle of growth, decay, and renewal that defines the heart of Borneo. Each new generation, nurtured and taught in the treetops, carries forward the wisdom of the forest, ensuring that the story of the orangutan continues high above the shadowed floor in the sunlit realm of leaves and sky. The orangutan's world is a place of wonder and complexity, a living testament to the power of adaptation and the beauty of life lived among the trees. In the endless green of Borneo's canopy, the orangutan endures, an ancient spirit, perfectly at home in the wild embrace of the treetops. Leaving behind the steamy emerald jungles of Borneo, our journey sweeps northward across vast rolling seas to the storied archipelago of Japan, a land where nature's wild heart beats with ancient power. Here the landscape is a living canvas, painted anew with each passing season. Spring breathes life into cherry blossoms and carpets of wildflowers, while summer cloaks the forests in deep, verdant green. In the north, winter descends with silent majesty, blanketing the mountains of Hokkaido in thick, glistening snow, transforming the land into a realm of ice and shadow. Far to the south, subtropical islands bask in gentle warmth, where turquoise waters lap at coral-fringed shores and palm trees sway in the ocean breeze. Japan's wild heart is a land of contrasts, where snow meets sand and ancient forests rise beside volcanic peaks. Here the old forests stand as silent witnesses to the passage of time, their roots entwined with the volcanic earth. Beyond the open plains and rolling hills, vast wilderness stretches, untamed, mysterious and teeming with life. Towering volcanic peaks pierce the sky, their slopes cloaked in dense cedar and cryptomeria forests, while rugged coastlines are battered by relentless waves. Within these wild places, a remarkable array of creatures thrives, each uniquely adapted to the challenges of their environment. The Sika deer, nimble and alert, move silently through the undergrowth, while the elusive Japanese sero navigates steep, rocky slopes with sure-footed grace. Rivers born from ancient volcanoes carve winding paths through mossy forests, nourishing a tapestry of ferns, wildflowers and towering trees. The islands of Japan stretch across a vast climatic range, creating a mosaic of habitats: snowbound forests, temperate woodlands, subtropical jungles, and windswept coasts. In Hokkaido's northern wilderness, ancient conifers stand sentinel over frozen rivers, and the air is crisp with the scent of pine and snow. Here, deep snowdrifts blanket the land, muffling sound and forcing wildlife to adapt in extraordinary ways. The red fox, with its thick winter coat, forages beneath the snow, while deer pour through drifts in search of hidden shoots. Further south, the temperate forests are ruled by the formidable Ussuri brown bear, who roams among ancient beeches and maples. Troops of Japanese macaques leap through the canopy, their thick fur protecting them from the chill, while the sero browses on mountain slopes. The coastline, long and winding, is sculpted by the ceaseless rhythm of the sea. Powerful ocean currents sweep nutrients along the shore, feeding a vibrant web of marine life. Coral reefs bloom with colour, sheltering schools of fish, while in colder waters kelp forests sway and octopuses hunt among the rocks. In the heart of the forests, amphibians like the Japanese giant salamander lurk beneath cool, clear streams, and rare birds call from the treetops. The forests echo with the haunting cries of owls and the drumming of woodpeckers, while dragonflies dart above tranquil ponds. The wild heart of Japan is a symphony of life, each species playing its part in a delicate, ancient balance. In the highlands, the Japanese dormouse weaves its nest among the branches, and the copper pheasant glides through the undergrowth in a flash of iridescent feathers. Crows, clever and resourceful, soar above the forests, while the Japanese weasel slips silently through the leaf litter. In the wetlands, frogs chorus at dusk, and fireflies illuminate the night with their ethereal glow. The wild heart of Japan is a place where nature's wonders unfold in every corner, where moss carpets, ancient stones, and waterfalls plunge through mist-shrouded gorges. Even in the harshest environments, life persists. Ferns sprout from volcanic ash, and wildflowers bloom in the shadow of crags. In the snowy valleys, Japanese macaques gather in steaming hot springs, their fur rimed with frost, eyes half-closed in blissful warmth. On the frozen plains, red-crowned cranes perform their elegant dances, their calls echoing across the white silence. Foxes slip through the undergrowth, pausing at the forest's edge, ever watchful, ever wild. The survival of these creatures depends on ancient instincts, on the ability to adapt, to endure, and to thrive in a land shaped by fire, ice, and time. As we journey deeper into this untamed realm, we encounter the elegant crane, a symbol of longevity, the playful dolphin, master of the coastal seas, and the wild cat, silent hunter of the night. Each is a living testament to the wild heart of Japan, woven into the tapestry of its forests, rivers, and seas. The forests whisper with the secrets of centuries, and the mountains stand as guardians over a world where nature reigns supreme. Yet even in this sanctuary the balance is delicate. Ecosystems are fragile, and the rhythm of life is easily disrupted. The wild heart of Japan is a microcosm of the planet's natural wonders, a place where every living thing is connected in a web of life. Here the ancient forests and pristine rivers remind us of the enduring power and beauty of the natural world. As dusk falls, the forests grow quiet, and a lone animal moves through the shadows, a silent guardian of the wild. The wild heart of Japan beats on, its rhythm echoing through misty forests and across golden mountain slopes. But this rhythm is fragile, a precious thread in the tapestry of life, one that must be cherished, protected, and allowed to endure for generations to come. In the heart of winter, the mountains of Nagano on Honshu Island are transformed into a realm of ice and silence. Towering peaks are blanketed in thick, powdery snow, their slopes etched with the shadows of ancient trees. The air is crisp and biting, swirling with flurries that dance across the landscape, and the world is hushed beneath a heavy white shroud. Here in this frozen wilderness, survival is a daily battle against the elements. Amidst this stark beauty, a remarkable primate endures, one that has become a true master of the cold. These are the Japanese macaques, known to many as snow monkeys. Their presence in this unforgiving environment is a testament to their extraordinary adaptability and resilience. The snow monkeys are the most northerly living non-human primates on Earth. For months they face relentless winters where temperatures plunge far below freezing and snow accumulates in drifts that can swallow the forest floor. The landscape is a mosaic of icy rivers, frozen waterfalls, and silent woods, all dominated by the ever-present snow. To survive, the macaques have evolved a dense brown-grey coat, each hair thick and plush, forming a natural barrier against the cold. Their fur grows even longer and fluffier as winter deepens, trapping precious warmth close to their bodies. When the wind howls and snow falls in blinding sheets, these coats are their first line of defense, yet fur alone is not enough. The snow monkeys have developed a suite of ingenious strategies to endure the harshest months. Among their most remarkable adaptations is a learned behavior, passed down through generations, a cultural tradition that sets them apart. In the heart of the mountains lies Jigokudani, a place where the earth's heat seeps up through cracks, creating steaming hot springs that cut through the snow. Here the macaques have discovered a sanctuary. They descend from the icy forests, their breath visible in the frigid air, to gather at the edge of these mineral-rich pools. With careful steps they slip into the steaming water, their pink faces framed by clouds of vapour. The contrast is striking. Snowflakes drift down, settling on their fur, while their bodies are enveloped in soothing warmth. In these natural spas, the monkeys find relief from the relentless cold, their muscles relaxing as they soak, eyes half closed in contentment. Access to the best spots in the hot springs is fiercely contested. Only the highest-ranking members of the troop are allowed to bask in the warmest waters, while others wait patiently nearby, watching for an opportunity. This strict hierarchy is maintained through subtle gestures and social cues, a complex web of relationships that governs every aspect of their lives. When not bathing, the snow monkeys must confront the stark reality of winter's scarcity. The forest, once abundant, is now stripped bare. Food is hidden beneath layers of snow and ice. The troop fans out, foraging with determination. They dig through the snow with nimble fingers, searching for anything edible. tree bark, dormant buds, and the occasional frozen berry. Every scrap of nourishment is hard-won, and cooperation is essential. The monkeys work together, sharing discoveries and alerting each other to hidden caches. Their survival depends on this unity as much as on their individual resourcefulness. As night falls and temperatures drop even further, the macaques gather in tight huddles. Dozens of bodies press close, sharing warmth and comfort. The youngest nestle in the center, protected by the adults. This communal embrace is vital, allowing them to conserve energy and endure the long, bitter nights. Social bonds are the glue that holds the troop together. Grooming sessions strengthen relationships, ease tensions, and reinforce the intricate hierarchy. Through touch and closeness, the monkeys maintain a sense of belonging and security, even as the world outside remains cold and indifferent. The young watch and learn, their eyes following every movement of their elders. They observe how to find food, how to navigate the snow, and how to claim a place in the hot springs. These lessons are not instinctive. They are taught, remembered, and refined with each passing winter. The story of the snow monkeys is a powerful example of animal culture and intelligence. Their use of the hot springs is not an inborn trait, but a tradition that began only decades ago and has since become an essential part of their winter survival. This remarkable adaptability is their greatest strength. Faced with one of the harshest climates on Earth, the snow monkeys have transformed adversity into opportunity. They have turned the frozen mountains into a sanctuary, a place where life not only endures but thrives. In the animal kingdom, survival is not merely a matter of strength or endurance. It is the ability to cooperate, to learn, and to innovate that ensures a future. The snow monkeys of Nagano are living proof that even in the coldest, most challenging environments, intelligence and unity can carve out a haven of warmth and life. On the endless snow-blanketed plains of Hokkaido, Japan's northernmost island, winter transforms the landscape into a realm of dazzling white silence. Here, beneath a sky often heavy with drifting snow, a rare and ancient drama unfolds. One that has played out for centuries, largely unchanged by the passage of time. This is the domain of the red-crowned crane, a bird revered for its elegance and rarity. These cranes, among the largest in the world, move with a stately grace across the frozen fields, their every step deliberate, their presence commanding. Towering nearly 5 feet tall, with a wingspan stretching over 8 feet, the red-crowned crane is a living symbol of endurance and beauty. Their long, slender legs are perfectly adapted for wading through deep snow and icy marshes, while their powerful wings allow them to soar effortlessly above the wintry expanse. Their plumage is a study in contrast. Immaculate white feathers cloak their bodies, while jet-black secondary feathers accent their wings and tail. Atop their heads, a vivid patch of bare, red skin glows like a jewel against the snow, a striking mark that gives the species its name. The most mesmerizing sight in this frozen world is the crane's dance, a ritual of astonishing beauty and complexity. With wings unfurled, pairs face each other, bowing low, then leaping skyward in perfect synchrony. Their calls, a haunting duet of trumpeting notes, echo across the silent fields. Each movement, leap, bow and spin, serves to reinforce the powerful bonds between lifelong mates, a ballet of devotion and communication. While the dance is most intense during the breeding season, it continues throughout the winter, performed not only by pairs but by entire flocks. These communal displays strengthen social ties and maintain harmony within the group, even as the cold deepens. Each performance is a tapestry of movement and sound, a vital part of the crane's social structure. The choreography, passed down through generations, is both a celebration of life and a testament to their resilience in the face of adversity. As the cranes leap and call, their voices ring out over the frozen landscape, transforming the stark silence into a living stage. The snow beneath their feet is churned by their energetic displays, leaving delicate patterns that trace the story of their presence. Yet life here is not easy. Hokkaido's winters are long and unforgiving, with biting winds and relentless snowstorms that blanket the land, concealing food and testing the endurance of all who dwell here. The cranes spend much of their day foraging, probing the snow for hidden seeds, roots, and the occasional small animal. Their keen eyesight and patience are essential tools for survival as they search tirelessly for sustenance beneath the frozen crust. The rivers and marshes that sustain them in warmer months are now locked beneath ice, their bounty hidden. The cranes must adapt, moving between open water and snowfields, ever alert for the faintest sign of food. In the harshest times, the cranes gather in flocks, their numbers providing safety and warmth. Together they brave the elements, their white forms huddled against the wind, their black-tipped wings folded tight for warmth. Despite the challenges the red-crowned crane endures, their presence in these wintry fields is a living link to a distant past, a reminder of the wild beauty that once covered much of Japan. Every step they take across the snow is a testament to their adaptability and strength. Their movements are slow and measured, conserving energy as they navigate the frozen world. In the heart of winter, the cranes' gatherings become a spectacle of life and survival. Their calls rise in chorus, a sound that has echoed across these plains for generations, undiminished by the cold. When not foraging or dancing, the cranes rest and preen, tending to their immaculate feathers. This careful grooming is vital, keeping their plumage waterproof and insulating them from the biting cold. Occasionally, a crane will take flight, its broad wings beating powerfully against the frigid air. Alone or in pairs, they glide above the snow, surveying their domain from above, a solitary figure in a sea of white. As dawn breaks and the first light touches the snow, the cranes begin their dance anew. Their silhouettes, framed by the golden glow of sunrise, embody the spirit of endurance and hope, a living symbol of the wild heart of Hokkaido. The waters surrounding Japan, stretching from the icy, nutrient-rich currents off Hokkaido in the north to the balmy, crystal-clear subtropical seas of Okinawa in the south, form a vast and diverse aquatic realm, home to some of the ocean's most intelligent and social inhabitants, dolphins. Among the waves, agile, bottlenose dolphins glide effortlessly, their sleek bodies slicing through the water with grace and power. Alongside them, robust Risso's dolphins, with their distinctive scarred skin, patrol the deeper waters, moving in tight-knit groups. These dolphins are masters of their marine world, their lives defined by intricate social bonds and sophisticated hunting strategies. Living in family groups known as pods, dolphins travel together, weaving through the shifting currents and ever-changing seascape. Their communication is a symphony of clicks, whistles, and body postures, each sound and gesture carrying meaning. Greetings, warnings, or calls to coordinate a hunt. With remarkable precision, pods move as one, turning and diving in perfect synchrony, a living ballet beneath the waves. Their intelligence is evident in every curious glance, every playful leap, and every calculated maneuver. As formidable predators, dolphins rely on their wits and teamwork to outsmart swift and elusive prey. They employ a dazzling array of hunting techniques, from herding fish into tight balls to launching coordinated attacks from multiple directions. One of their most remarkable abilities is echolocation, sending out bursts of sound that bounce off objects, painting a sonic map of the world around them. With this natural sonar, dolphins can detect the faintest flicker of a fish's tail, even in murky waters or the dim light of dawn. Once prey is found, the pod springs into action, each member taking up a position in a well-rehearsed formation. Working together, they herd fish into a swirling bait ball, trapping them in a living net of speed and agility. Sometimes they drive the panicked fish toward the surface, where escape is nearly impossible. In a display of ingenuity, dolphins may create a bubble net, a shimmering wall of bubbles that confuses and corrals their prey. Throughout the hunt, constant communication ensures flawless coordination, each dolphin responding instantly to the signals of its companions. Navigating through kelp forests, rocky reefs and open expanses, dolphins demonstrate an intimate knowledge of their environment. Within the pod, each dolphin may take on a specific role. Some drive the fish, others block escape routes, while a few stand ready to snatch up any that break free. This level of teamwork is extraordinary, a testament to the deep social bonds and mutual trust that define dolphin society. Beyond hunting, dolphins engage in play, social grooming, and gentle interactions, reinforcing relationships and teaching the young. They leap from the water in exuberant displays, surf the crests of waves and chase each other through the sunlit shallows. At times, pods rest together near the surface, breathing in unison, their bodies rising and falling with the gentle rhythm of the sea. In the lush underwater forests of kelp and over vibrant coral reefs, dolphins explore, forage and play, their movements weaving through shafts of sunlight. Calves stay close to their mothers, learning the ways of the pod, mimicking the adults and receiving gentle nudges of encouragement. As dawn breaks, dolphins breach against the golden sky, their silhouettes a fleeting vision of wild beauty. In the open ocean, they dive deep, chasing schools of fish through the shifting blue, always alert to the presence of sharks or orcas. Dolphins harness the power of ocean currents, gliding effortlessly through swirling eddies and upwellings rich with life. Even in stormy weather, dolphins remain undaunted, navigating churning waters with skill and confidence. At night, under the light of the moon and stars, their sleek forms glide silently through the darkened sea, guided by sound and memory. In sheltered bays, dolphins gather to socialize, circling playfully, exchanging gentle touches and reaffirming the bonds that hold their society together. They explore rocky outcrops and underwater caves, their curiosity leading them into every corner of their vast domain. In the shallows, dolphins chase fish through waving meadows of seagrass, their speed and agility unmatched. When the sun is high, they rest in the warmth of sunlit shallows, floating peacefully, their eyes half closed in contentment. Sometimes they form tight circles, spinning and leaping in a joyous celebration of life and freedom. As the day ends, dolphins swim toward the horizon, their bodies outlined by the setting sun, a symbol of resilience and harmony in the wild Japanese seas. In every glance, every gentle touch of fins, the depth of their intelligence and emotion is clear, a testament to the wonders of life beneath the waves. Their joyful leaps from the waves are a breathtaking sight, a celebration of the wild spirit that thrives in the heart of the Japanese seas. Yet beneath the surface, every day is a testament to their adaptability, strength, and the enduring bonds that unite them in a world of endless blue. Off the rugged coast of Miyagi Prefecture in northern Japan, Tashirojima Island emerges from the sea, a tranquil haven where nature and feline grace intertwine. Known to many as Cat Island, this lush emerald gem is home to a remarkable feline population that has made the island its own. Hundreds of cats wander the winding paths and sun-dappled lanes, their paws silent on the mossy stones as they explore every corner of their domain. The cats of Tashirojima are not just inhabitants, they are the island's true custodians, moving with quiet confidence through ancient shrines and beneath towering cedar trees. At dawn, the first rays of sunlight glint off their fur as they gather by the rocky shoreline, watching the waves roll in and out, their eyes reflecting the endless blue of the sea. Some stretch languidly in the warmth, grooming themselves with meticulous care, while others leap nimbly from stone to stone, chasing the flutter of a butterfly or the shadow of a passing cloud. Throughout the day, the cats find sanctuary in the island's many shrines, curling up beneath weathered torii gates or dozing atop sun-warmed steps, their bodies relaxed and at peace. The island's natural beauty is their playground. Verdant hills, tangled forests, and quiet coves offer endless opportunities for exploration and rest. Agile and curious, the cats slip through tall grasses and climb ancient trees. Their movements a seamless part of the landscape. Scattered across the island, small shrines adorned with cat figurines stand as silent tributes to their enduring presence. Even the architecture pays homage to them. Cat-shaped cabins dot the landscape, their playful forms blending into the scenery as if conjured by the island's spirit. Social and bold, the cats greet one another with gentle nuzzles and playful pounces, forming tight-knit colonies that share warmth and companionship. Their days are spent basking in the golden sunlight, weaving through the quiet village and finding secret nooks to nap away the afternoon. When the ferries arrive, the cats gather at the docks, their tails high, curious about the new scents and sounds carried by the sea breeze. With no dogs allowed, the cats reign supreme, their rule unchallenged and their peace undisturbed. The roots of their presence run deep, stretching back to the days when the island's forests echoed with the rustle of silkworms, and the cats were guardians of the precious silk harvest. Brought to the island to hunt mice that threatened the silkworms, the cats quickly adapted, their keen senses and agile bodies making them natural protectors of the land. As the island's focus shifted from silk to the bounty of the sea, the cats' lives changed too, their days now spent among the rocks and tidal pools, ever watchful and alert. They watched the shifting weather, their instincts attuned to the rhythms of wind and tide, their presence a living barometer of the island's fortunes. Well-fed and content, the cats exude an air of quiet prosperity, their playful antics and serene naps a testament to the island's gentle abundance. Generations of cats have thrived here, their lineage woven into the very fabric of Tashirojima's wild beauty. Their numbers have flourished, creating a vibrant, ever-changing tapestry of fur and whiskers that animates the island's quiet corners. The story of Cat Island is written in every paw print on the sand, every tail flick in the sunlight, and every soft purr that drifts on the breeze. Here the cats live in harmony with the land, their lives a gentle echo of the island's timeless rhythms. From the oldest, wise-eyed toms to the youngest, wide-eyed kittens, each cat finds its place in the sun-dappled world of Tashirojima. They roam the island's forests and meadows, drink from crystal-clear streams, and nap beneath the whispering leaves. As dusk falls, the cats gather on rocky outcrops, their silhouettes framed by the fiery glow of the setting sun, watching as the world grows quiet and the stars begin to appear. Night brings a hush to the island, and the cats curl together for warmth, their soft breathing blending with the gentle sounds of the sea. On Tashirojima, the cats are both legend and reality, a living symbol of peace, beauty, and the enduring magic of the natural world. From the mist-laden canopy of Borneo, where ancient trees stretch skyward and the air is thick with the breath of a living forest, to the snow-draped peaks of Japan, where icy winds sculpt the land and silence reigns over the white wilderness, we have witnessed the extraordinary ongoing sagas of survival that unfold every day in the wild. The clouded leopard, a master of stealth and shadow, glides through the undergrowth, its every movement a testament to the delicate balance of predator and prey. The orangutan, wise and contemplative, navigates the treetops with gentle intelligence, shaping its world with tools and memory, a living link to the ancient forests. The snow monkey, resilient and resourceful, finds warmth in the heart of winter, adapting its traditions to the rhythm of the seasons. The red-crowned crane, with wings outstretched, performs a dance of grace and devotion, echoing through the dawn-lit marshes. Each of these remarkable beings, in their own unique way, demonstrates the astonishing adaptability and resilience of life, thriving in environments that test the limits of endurance and ingenuity. The natural world is a tapestry of breathtaking beauty, woven from countless lives and intricate relationships, each thread vital to the whole. These animals are living masterpieces shaped by the slow hand of evolution, the result of millions of years of adaptation to the unique challenges of their habitats, from dense rainforests to frozen mountains. Their presence enriches the ecosystems they inhabit, maintaining the delicate balance that allows life to flourish in all its diversity. Across the vast and varied landscapes of our planet, a shadow looms, a common and ominous thread that threatens the harmony of the wild. The relentless advance of destruction scars the land, fragmenting ancient forests and polluting once pristine waters. Towering rainforests, home to countless species, are felled and replaced by barren monocultures, erasing the symphony of life that once echoed beneath their canopies. The silence that follows is profound, a haunting absence where vibrant life once thrived. The oceans, vast and mysterious, are choked by waves of debris and toxins, their currents carrying the scars of contamination to every corner of the globe. Once teeming with life, these waters now trap and poison the creatures that call them home, turning abundance into desolation. The climate itself is shifting, seasons growing unpredictable, habitats transforming under the weight of relentless change. Even the most resilient, like the cranes, are pushed to the edge, their ancient migrations and rituals disrupted by forces beyond their control. The wild is beset by dangers that strike without warning, ensnaring the unwary and diminishing the ranks of the rare and the vulnerable. In the sea, dolphins and other marine life face relentless threats, their calls for help echoing through the deep. The consequences ripple outward, affecting every creature, every ecosystem in ways both seen and unseen. The stories of survival are no longer just about the struggle against nature's challenges. They are now about the struggle to endure in a world transformed and imperiled. The protection of these wild places and their inhabitants is a necessity, not a choice. Conservation is the only path forward, the only hope for preserving the intricate web of life. The urgency is real, the need immediate. Every moment lost brings us closer to irreversible loss. These ecosystems are the life support systems of the planet, providing clean air, pure water, and a stable climate. Rainforests, dense and vibrant, act as the lungs of the earth, cycling carbon and releasing oxygen with every breath of wind. Their green expanse purifies the air, sustains the climate, and shelters untold species. The oceans, vast and deep, regulate weather, nurture life, and provide nourishment for countless creatures. Biodiversity is the foundation of resilience, creating ecosystems that can withstand storms, droughts, and change. When habitats are destroyed and species vanish, the balance is lost, and the world grows poorer, less stable, less alive. The loss of a single species is the silencing of a unique voice in the chorus of life. Death of a forest, the bleaching of a reef, the drying of a wetland, these are wounds that may never heal. The fate of all creatures is intertwined, bound together in a web of existence that stretches across continents and oceans. The responsibility to protect this web belongs to the wild itself, to the guardians of the forest, the keepers of the sea, the sentinels of the sky. Every creature plays a role, every species a guardian of its home, defending the balance that sustains all life. Through adaptation and resilience, the wild strives to endure, to heal, to reclaim what has been lost. In sanctuaries where nature is allowed to flourish, life rebounds and hope is rekindled. The bonds of kinship and care run deep, as seen in the nurturing of the snow monkeys who huddle together for warmth and comfort. The cranes, too, share food and shelter, their unity a testament to the strength found in community. Across the wild, the nurturing of the next generation is a promise, a pledge that life will continue if given the chance. The future of the jungle phantom, elusive and mysterious, hangs in the balance, as does the fate of the person of the forest, wise and gentle, moving through the emerald world above. The destiny of all creatures, from the smallest insect to the mightiest predator, is bound to the health of the wild places they call home. The choices made in the wild today, every adaptation, every act of resilience will shape the world of tomorrow. Let the sun rise over a world where the epic sagas of survival continue, where the wild endures and where the urgent call for conservation is answered, not in words but in the thriving of life itself. Above the forest floor, where sunlight filters through a patchwork of emerald leaves, a hidden world awaits, untouched, unexplored, and teeming with life. This is the rainforest canopy, a vast suspended kingdom, elevated high above the shadows below. Here, ancient branches interlock to form bridges of living wood, draped in curtains of moss and liana. Epiphytes, orchids, ferns, and bromeliads cling to every surface, drawing sustenance from the air and rain, painting the canopy with bursts of colour and texture. From these lofty perches the air is thick with the fragrance of blossoms and the soft hum of pollinators. Within this green labyrinth, creatures found nowhere else on earth make their homes. Tiny gliding frogs with translucent skin and vibrant hues leap from leaf to leaf, riding the gentle currents of the breeze. Jewel-toned birds, paradise flycatchers, sunbirds, and the fabled hornbills dart among the branches, their calls echoing through the leafy heights. In the shadows, slow-moving sloths blend perfectly with the mossy bark, while bright-eyed tree shrews scurry in search of nectar and fruit. Above it all, butterflies with wings like stained glass drift on shafts of sunlight, their delicate patterns a testament to nature's artistry. Leaf-cutter ants march in endless processions, carrying fragments of green to secret gardens hidden in the timbered heights. Every inch of the canopy is alive with drama and discovery. Chameleons shifting colour in the dappled light, hidden snakes coiled in wait, and insects mimicking flowers to evade sharp-eyed predators. It is a realm of endless adaptation, where every living thing has carved out a niche in a world suspended between earth and sky. The canopy is not merely a roof, but a vibrant metropolis, an ecosystem within an ecosystem, where the cycles of life unfold in intricate interwoven patterns. Here the mysteries of the wild endure untouched by human hand. The rainforest canopy remains a testament to nature's boundless creativity, a sanctuary for the rare and the remarkable, and a living tapestry that reminds us of the wonders still waiting to be discovered high above the ground in the green heart of the world. As the sun slips beneath the horizon, the rainforest canopy surrenders to a deep and velvet darkness. The green tapestry becomes a world transformed, where moonbeams weave silver patterns through the leaves and the air shimmers with anticipation. In this nocturnal realm, new life stirs, creatures of the night perfectly adapted to the mysteries of shadow and silence. The chorus begins softly, the haunting call of tree frogs rising and falling in the cool night air. Cicadas join in, their rhythmic song pulsing like the heartbeat of the jungle. Somewhere above, a slow-winged owl glides between branches, its eyes glowing with reflected starlight, searching for the faintest rustle below. Hidden among the moss and orchids, geckos emerge with delicate padded feet, their skin dappled by moonlight as they hunt for shimmering moths. Tiny bats dart and swoop, weaving through the tangled vines in pursuit of nectar and insects, their wings beating in near silence. From the dense undergrowth, the soft trill of crickets and the distant croak of toads blend into a symphony of sound, punctuated by the occasional snap of a twig or the flutter of unseen wings. High in the canopy, night monkeys, spectral and wide-eyed, leap from branch to branch, their calls echoing through the darkness. Even the plants come alive, releasing heady fragrances that drift on the night breeze, luring pollinators to their hidden blooms. Fireflies blink in silent conversation, their tiny lanterns tracing constellations among the leaves. In the heart of the jungle night, every moment is alive with possibility. The darkness is not empty but alive, a tapestry of movement, sound, and scent where the secrets of the wild unfold under the watchful gaze of the stars. The nocturnal world is a reminder that the rainforest never truly sleeps. It simply changes its rhythm, revealing a hidden side, mysterious and beautiful, waiting to be discovered in the emerald shadows. Beneath the tangled canopy and emerald shadows, Borneo's rivers wind like silver arteries through the heart of the rainforest. Here the pulse of life takes on a different rhythm, a world shaped by gentle currents and swirling eddies where water is both sanctuary and stage. Glass-clear streams tumble over smooth stones, their surfaces dancing with the reflection of jade-green leaves. Along the banks, lush ferns and water lilies unfurl, their roots anchored in rich, dark mud. The waters teem with creatures seldom seen by daylight, schools of iridescent fish, gliding in perfect synchrony, their scales flashing like living jewels beneath the surface. In the slow-moving shallows, Borneo's enigmatic river turtles bask on sun-warmed logs, their ancient shells etched with the story of the forest. Agile otters slip through the water with playful grace, weaving between tangled roots and darting after swift silvery prey. Below the ripples a hidden world awakens. Tiny freshwater shrimps forage among the pebbles, while long-whiskered catfish lurk in the shadows, patient and alert. River dolphins, rare and elusive, breach the surface in fleeting arcs, their presence a whisper of wonder in the humid air. Water plants, broad-leaved and vibrant, form floating gardens that shelter frog spawn and dragonfly larvae. Above, kingfishers flash electric blue as they dive with unerring precision, vanishing into the mirror-bright water before emerging with their prize. As night deepens, the river's song continues, a gentle murmur of flowing water, punctuated by the plop of a leaping fish or the distant splash of a hunting predator. In these watery corridors, the rainforest's secrets flow onward, sustaining life in endless shimmering cycles. The river is not just a path through the jungle, it is a living, breathing world of its own, ever-changing, ever-mysterious, and vital to the wild heart of Borneo. Beneath the towering giants of the rainforest, another world thrives in miniature, a hidden universe where insects reign supreme. Here, amid the leaf litter and mossy trunks, a million dramas unfold with every heartbeat. Ants march in tireless columns, weaving living bridges with their bodies to carry food and larvae across yawning gaps. Their teamwork shapes the very fabric of the forest floor, aerating the soil and recycling fallen leaves into life-giving nutrients. Delicate butterflies, cloaked in iridescent blues and fiery oranges, drift through shafts of filtered sunlight. They sip nectar from wild orchids and pollinate unseen, their silent dance ensuring the next generation of blooms. High above, beetles clad in emerald armor burrow into rotten logs, breaking wood into fertile earth and releasing the sense of rich decay. At dusk, fireflies awaken, their tiny lanterns flickering in a silent conversation of light. Patterns of green and gold pulse through the undergrowth, a secret code that guides mates together in the warm, humid night. Praying mantises blend into the foliage, motionless and patient, their triangular heads swiveling in search of unwary prey. Cicadas cling to tree bark, their chorus swelling into a shimmering wall of sound that echoes through the twilight. Leaf-cutter bees carve perfect circles from jungle greenery, carrying their harvest to hidden nests where new life stirs. Spiders spin silken masterpieces between ferns, their webs glistening with morning dew, ready to ensnare the unwary. In this intricate tapestry, every insect plays a role: pollinator, recycler, predator, prey. Their unseen labours sustain the jungle, weaving connections that bind the canopy to the forest floor. In the hush beneath the emerald shadows, the secret world of insects hums with purpose, vital and eternal, a testament to the power of small lives in the vastness of the wild.